see, can y'all come back? Because I don't know what's going on. That was real crazy. I don't know. One like. Let me see if I can get y'all back in here because I don't know what just happened. I really don't. Hello, guys. Hello. Y'all come on because we got to talk. What time is it? 8:20. I'm waiting for y'all. Deep laners. Kisses and hugs. Y'all come on. We got to finish this lesson. Hello, guys. Hello. 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 Oh, my God. What is going on? Hi again. Heather, were you just... What's up, WV? Were you... Bishop, were you just here in the other stream? Because all of a sudden it just stopped. Were y'all here or no? I don't know what's going on. And it looks like just one person is here. Yes? Y'all were there? Could y'all still see me? It says just one person is in this live. That's what it's saying. You come, I come. Oh my God. It was lagging. I don't know what it was lagging for. It shouldn't have been lagging. I'm in my Wi-Fi. There's nothing going on. Can y'all share the live? Is it still lagging? Is it lagging now? Because we can go to StreamYard and do this. We're going to end this. Y'all tell me if it's lagging because we can go to StreamYard because I'm going to get this lesson out tonight. We back now. Mr. Green said we back. Listen, I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't even understand why we were lagging. Not now? Okay. Okay. Can y'all share the live? We need some people to come in here. Can y'all share? Sharing is Karen. We want to talk about that shadow mother, not now. Okay. Okay, we're back. Ro, what happened, girl? From y'all side, what happened? Y'all share, hit the like button. Hit the like, 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 hit the like. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Let's hit the like button. Y'all, it's 14 people in here. Y'all hit the like button. Come on, so we can talk about this shadow mother. Okay, because at the end of the day, I want y'all, look, this summer of 2025, you know, we're going to do some things, okay? This ain't going to be no bad summer. This ain't going to be no bad summer at all, honey. Y'all come on, hit the like button. 33 people in here. That's good. That shadow mother. Say, Cheryl, what is the shadow mother? It was going in a circle. What? Girl, somebody done reported my video. Somebody reported that video, girl. That was crazy. The shadow mother. Somebody said, Cheryl Grabowski, you've been talking about this shadow mother. What is that? Girl, the shadow mother is the unconscious, your mother's. Hey, Chris. It's your mother's unconscious or her subconscious. It was what was there in her subconscious that was impacting you. You know, like we talk about our subconscious. We talk about what lies beneath. Well, the shadow mother is what lies beneath in your mother that impacted you. And that's the part of your mother that remains in your psyche. The shadow mother, right? For example, if your mother, we'll just use this for example. If your mother had a complex and she thought that she was an ugly woman, subconscious wise, like unconsciously, she feels ugly on the inside. Well, she's raising you and you're going to feel ugly too. So the shadow mom is what lies beneath that wasn't really conscious. Like your mother don't even know why she feels ugly. For example, when she was a little girl, she may have had an uncle or an auntie that always said, come here with your little big nose, little black little self. You an ugly thing. Ha 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 ha. So then it gets kind of planted in her subconscious, because she forgot that the uncle or the auntie said that to her. But when they said that to her, it had an emotional impact on her. And then it went down into her subconscious. And now she's your mother and she's raising you. And now she treats you like your ugly little girl. Okay, we don't look trolls. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Samuel Westall Gold Star Incorporated, good evening from London. Hello, Samuel. How are you doing? That's the shadow mom, y'all. So the mother, your mother wounding, she wounds you from her conscious mind, but also from the subconscious mind. But whatever she does to you from the subconscious, it remains, it stays there. And that's what's going on with the women here on YouTube. That is what's going on. What's up, Godspeed? I did listen to Helmet today, and she was over there crying. And, you know, she just had that tremble in her voice. She really did. And she was talking about what the other content creators were doing. Let me bring y'all a little bit closer, because we got to talk. Ooh. Did y'all see that? Hold on. Hold on. Because we about to have a serious blooper right now. That was real bad. All right. Right there. Oh, shit. That means I can bring y'all closer. We're going to turn the light down a little bit because we're going to talk about it. No, not that much. We're going to bring it down about like that deal. Right there. So you can't see my Brazil so bad. All right. So I heard Unspoken talking today. And she was talking about them folks over there. And y'all, let me just tell y'all, this live really is not for, this live ain't for trolls. It's not for you trolls. Please go to the next live stream, okay? God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Y'all, most of the women that I've met here on the damn YouTube are at least 40. It's giving 40, 50, and 60. And we're on YouTube and we're arguing at each other like little girls. We calling each other out of the name. And y'all might say, sure, that's the nature of social media. It's not. It is not. I listen to people all day long who have wonderful, 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 wonderful content. You know? And that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here. The shadow mother is what has ruined all of your relationships. It's what binds you together with the people here on YouTube. The shadow mother is running your relationship with your significant other. The shadow mother shows up, goddess of love, right? I'm listening. She shows up to sabotage everything about your life. And this is the thing, guys. I'm introducing you guys to that shadow mother that's in your psyche, right? Because she's in your mind. Even if your mother has passed away, it don't matter. She's still with you. I want y'all trolls. If you're trolling, I want you to leave, okay? Because this is not that. Oh my gosh, I didn't get notification. It's okay, girl. We ate the nacho. I mean the pork rinds. And now we're in the it was so good, girl. So you can go back and rewind it. Now we're in the next part of the live because I had to start it over. I had to start it over because something happened to the live stream. I really felt like somebody did something to it. But anyway. So I was trying to get this information out about this shadow mother because she controls your behaviors, your emotions. and all of that. The impact that the shadow mother has on your personality is crazy, you know? So somebody might say, well, sure, how the hell do I change that? Well, first of all, it take a, first of all, you can't change it if you watch TV all day. You can't change it if you smoking marijuana all day. You can't change it if you popping pills all day. You got to be sober. That's how you change it. You change it being sober, and you change it paying attention to your patterns and your behaviors. You pay attention to what's sabotaging you, what's not going right, and what has happened before in your life already. The patterns. Because listen, when it comes to the shadow mother, your which is your brain, it's your psyche, right? It's not gonna change on its own. It's not gonna change on its own. No. You can believe that, you can count on it. Not gonna and just because you got a year older doesn't make don't make no difference. It's not gonna change because just because you turn 52 or 46. It don't work like that. Somebody said, well, sure, when you get older, you get wiser. No, you don't. You don't just get wiser because you get older. That's not true. That is a belief, but it's not built on reality. It's not built on truth at all. Just because you're getting older don't mean you're getting wiser. And so these are the ways that you change that shadow mother. Now, I would just say with my mama, one of the things that I noticed, and she just believed in, excuse me, she believed in no matter what's going on in a relationship, like you keep your relationship. Hey, Nikki. She believed in that, no matter what, you know. Even if the relationship is not serving you, even if you're being hurt, even if you're not being satisfied in a relationship, all of that, you just stay in it. No, you don't. That's a belief, though, right? So y'all would say, well, Cheryl Grabowski, if a person believed that way, then, what can they do? Well, you just change your belief. Well, Cheryl, how do you change your belief? You by identifying that you believe it. What do you mean by that? Well, we were taught certain things. We were taught two ways. We were taught by way of um, communication and somebody explaining to us, talking to us. We learned that way. And then another way we learned by observing. So maybe your mother didn't tell you to what's up, Marcus? Maybe your mother didn't tell you to put up with everything that's in that toxic relationship, but you saw her do it, therefore you do it. And you make excuses for it. You know what I mean? But if you want to change your belief, if you want to check, because the brain, listen, going back to what I taught y'all before I taught y'all this, you are not your brain, you have one. You're not your body, you live in it. How do you change that brain? Because Cheryl Grabowski, how do I change my brain? Because my brain has learned so much information. Oh, yeah, so that's a key word. How do I change my brain, Cheryl? Because I've learned this and this and that. Well, the way that you change your brain, because that's where the shadow mother is, she's in the psyche. She was in the unconscious world of your mother, and she's in you. And the way that you change her is that you unlearn what you learned initially. Cheryl Grabowski, what? How do I unlearn? First of all, you got to pinpoint that belief, that thing that's holding you inside of a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore, whatever that thing is. So it could be the belief that, well, If I keep on sacrificing myself, if I keep on loving this person and being a people pleaser, if I love them properly long enough, and if I show them, because they don't know what love is really, that I'm really here for them, they will change. No, they won't. That's your belief. That's not real. They won't change because, see, that's that shadow mother that's in your psyche. She's attached a belief there, and you believe that thing, and therefore you're wasting your most precious time, moments, and years in this relationship. Whether it be a friendship, a romantic relationship, or family members, it don't matter. Whether it be a job that you should have already left 5 years ago and you're stuck in that thing, because this is what I learned today. Check this out. The brain loves what's familiar. It loves what it's already learned. Y'all need to take a footnote on that. You are not your brain, you have one. But let me tell you, the brain loves, the psyche loves what it already knows. So it loves what's familiar. So it's not going to help you to figure out those beliefs and to change them. Well, Cheryl Grabowski, how do I change it? Because all this shit is in my shadow, Cheryl. I've watched the men and the women all of my life be in these horrible relationships, Cheryl. I've watched people gaslight themselves. I've watched people fall prey to a relationship that's not serving them. Cheryl, I've watched people die in these relationships and they were never properly loved. Cheryl, I don't want that to be me. How do I change it? You change it by understanding and acknowledging that you are not your brain and that your brain betrays you. Your very brain, this is something else. Your very brain that you use to learn everything that you know. The one that serves you when you go over to the college to take your courses. The same brain, right? But the brain doesn't want to unlearn. But in order for you to heal, you have to unlearn. Facts, Miss Cheryl, I need help with this myself. I know you do, Marcus. That's why I'm here. Listen, in order for you to heal, your brain has to unlearn. So, Cheryl, how do I do that? By identifying that you have this taught or learned belief. You write it down. You've got to document it because you need to look at that once you've pinpointed it. Because at the end of the day, freedom for you, freedom for me to live life the way that we want to and to get out of life what you deserve. And once you get to wrestling with that shadow mama, she's not going to give you, shadow mom not going to give you what you deserve. Shadow mama is going to only give you, which is the brain, what she had. Isn't that awful? That you have to spend time and energy and focus, and you have to document and pay attention to your own damn thoughts. Because what's familiar and what's comfortable, the brain wants to keep. It certainly does not want to unlearn. But you have to unlearn, because if you don't, there's a sabotage there. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Does anybody here understand? Is it being made clear to you guys? I want you guys to really understand that what lied, what was unconscious in your mother is holding you back. Yes. Yes. What was unconscious in your mother is holding you back. You know, you can go from relationship to relationship, from chat to chat, from content creator to content creator, from one job to the next, from one friend to the next, and things never change. Your mother said this to you, now you get it, and things never change. You can keep repeating these same cycles and these things, and the brain is never going to just say to you one day, see, I'm saying to you because I figured it out. I'm saying to you that you can't trust your own brain, and it's not going to just let you out the loop. It won't just let you out. It'll sabotage you. It wants you to do what you've always done. But guess who does? Can y'all hear me? Guess who wants you to change? Your soul. Your soul wants to change. Because listen, Cali Girl says yes. Yes, I keep repeating the same thing and I keep winding up in the same place by myself wondering what happened. So let me just tell you. Let me just tell you. Your soul wants you to change. So you might say, Cheryl Grabowski, why does my soul want me to change? Because your soul knows everything. It knows that you sign a life contract, that you sign a contract to come here. And it knows what you have predestined that you would experience. But however, we're from the earth and we're wrapped up in this body. Now, this brain was made to learn information. It wasn't made to unlearn, unless you have dementia or Alzheimer's. But that's not natural. So the brain is not designed to unlearn. But in order for you to thrive and change, you must unlearn. There's no other way to do it. So when we're thinking about unlearning, right? Unlearning beliefs, things that you really, I'm talking about you stand on this thing that you've been believing all your life, and it doesn't serve you anymore. Matter of fact, it's holding you in a prison. Matter of fact, it's got you stuck in a maze and you can't get out the maze. That very thing that you believe is that thing is holding you hostage. And it got there through the unconscious place in your mother's unconscious or subconscious. That's how it got there in you. And it's in there, and it wants to stay. So I just mentioned betrayal. So Cheryl Grabowski, are you saying to me that my own damn brain betrays me? That I'm not really being betrayed by what's on the outside of me, the people that's around me, but the biggest and the most horrific betrayal is me? There's an inward betrayal going on. What? That's what I'm saying. See, when people come in our lives, right, and bad things happen, like bad relationships, a person that's close to us, a person that we trusted, right, a person that we love, and they betray us. Do you not know what they're doing? Let me tell you what the soul is saying that they are doing. When a person betrays you on the outside of you, they are mirroring what you do to yourself. Let me say it again, because we're going to bust this Shadow's mother's head wide open, because she got to go. If you've ever said to yourself, sure, I done been betrayed so many times, then your soul is saying to you. They mirrored back to you what you are doing to yourself inwardly. These people came into your life. That's big facts, Miss Cheryl. I know this to be true. These people came into your life as mirrors to what you are doing to your own self. These people come into your life as teachable moments that you might see you. It was never about the people. It was never about who betrayed you. You betrayed you first. And it's not your fault because you're listening to the beliefs of the shadow mother. They're only pictures. They're only mirrors. These bad relationships, these toxic relationships, they're only mirrors to what we have done to our own self. There are pictures of our inner world. Somebody say, Cheryl Grabowski, how important is my inner world, Cheryl? Then I would say to them, God Almighty, it's the most important thing ever. Let's talk about being a people-pleasing, codependent person. Let's talk about betraying, the betrayal of oneself. What's up, Mom of Two? What's up, James? Oh, it's serious, James. And I don't know about y'all, but listen, when you find yourself more focused on people pleasing, and sacrificing yourself, when you find yourself doing that, if you can recognize the pattern that you are doing too much for the people that are on the outside of you, and at the end of these engagements, if you feel like that you were used and abused and this energy was not reciprocated. Let's talk about the reciprocation, because see, the shadow mom has put us in a deficit. The shadow mom has not loved us. She's not told us that we were awesome. She's not told us that she loved us more than anything. She's not told us that we were the best thing since chocolate milk. She's not told us that. The shadow mom doesn't even know that she's the best thing since chocolate milk. And we've learned how to betray ourselves. And we've learned how to overextend ourselves and do too much for other people. Do you not know, guys, that we are begging for love? When you do that, oh my God, when you take care of everybody in the house, husbands do this. And even though we say, a real man take care of his wife and children, wives and mothers and daughters do this. When you take care of everybody around you, and then you wake up on Christmas morning with a pair of socks. And then you say, as long as everybody around me is happy. But what about you? What about you? Do you know, and I know y'all, I know this gonna resonate with y'all, but you know what it's like to make sure that everybody good. And then when you turn around, ain't nobody made sure that you good. Nobody said, I see Nikki. She's always making sure that we straight. And she got several people that she taking care of and everything. Y'all, this year, let's not let's make sure that she gets everything. We're not gonna ask her what she wants. We're just gonna observe her. We're gonna see where she like to go, what she like to do. Marcus said, I absolutely know how that feels. And then we're gonna make sure we're gonna observe her. We're gonna do y'all not know that when you really love a person, you'll observe them and figure out what they like and what they love. But what I'm trying to say to y'all tonight is that your assignment, Cali girl say, yes, Cheryl. Your assignment is to love the hell out of you. Because listen, if we don't do that, if we don't do that, and we keep on people pleasing, then we'll never finish our life assignment. Your assignment was to come to this world and to experience life. It wasn't to make sure that everybody else had what they wanted at the expense of you. Now, some people say, oh, well, Cheryl, it's good to love on other people.